going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Thanks for joining us here on Northern Life. You got Ryan, you got
Hello.
Hunter. No Briggs, unfortunately. She's taking a little time off here this week.
Yeah.
But the past weekend with the wildfire smoke, it was insane. You could smell it, you could see it. I had a gig Friday night, and we're going to talk about this in a little bit too, but at the end of the night, just the sweat pouring in my eyes.
Right.
But then the
Jeez.
smoke in my eyes were burning for like a solid 6 hours straight or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was horrible for a long time. Did you
We went
make
down
it
to
through?
we went down to the Twin Cities on Saturday, but that drive down, you go, wow, yeah,
Yes.
that's terrible.
Looks
Yeah.
like a big front of just fog coming in, but it's smoke and it smells disgusting.
The things you usually see, you can't see them quite as well.
Yes.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was ridiculous. Happy that that's getting better here as we go throughout the week. But as we continue on with our week, of course, like I mentioned, Briggs is on vacation all week. It's also a big week for her and Matt, and that's because Wells has officially started daycare.
Yeah.
There we go. Wells used to be hanging out with Grandma and Grandpa, of course, and now Wells is able to go to daycare and have fun over there. That's a totally new adventure and very
I know.
exciting for him.
Wells going to make all sorts of new friends. It's going to be cool. I wonder how like babies, they get used to. I'm not sure they get used to settings like that with Grandma and Grandpa,
Yeah.
and they get thrown into this new setting. Maybe he's not old enough to understand what's
Sure.
really going on, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fun stories coming up in the future.
100%. And a lot of
Yeah.
good pictures, too. That's coming up.
All
That'll be
sorts of great
awesome.
pictures. Well, like Hunter was saying, back on Friday, he was playing at Pike Lake. I actually got to golf that night, and golfed a little bit in the rain, and then after the rain, it smelled like s'mores outside. It smelled like someone was having a campfire, a lot of smoke. But Hunter, I tried to watch you at Pike Lake here, and my goodness, there were so many people that were at that concert.
It was awesome. We're very blessed with the amount of people that were there that night, and the whole weekend was just a grand old time. And thank you for coming down, man. I
Yeah.
know it was hard to find a seat and hard to get up to the bar a little bit, but
It's a cool place up there, Pike Lake. They've done a lot of work on the inside and out to make it what it is now. It was a beautiful night.
Yeah,
though.
and I was a little bit bummed because they have a brand new outside stage, and so we had to wait a little bit to see if it was going to rain, and then it poured rain for a while.
Yeah, it
so
was
then we're
coming
like, let's
down.
just do it inside.
Oh,
so
but-
next time we go there, we're going to be outside.
And you got to party in Two Harbors on Sunday.
That was our classic Heritage Days weekend. Every Sunday, we close it out and we get a good crowd out there, just a nice acoustic. My voice is always shot because we have 3 days in a row of gigs. And then Saturday, of course, at the Pequon, hanging out and doing the boat races and playing down there too. So.
Fortunately, you don't talk for a living.
No,
so,
right, exactly.
Yeah, your
Don't ever
voice
have
is
to
all
use
right.
my voice.
Right.
It's very nice. Today, we're bringing you all on a brand new blindfold on this Tuesday. We're going to take you down to the harbor, joining Day Tripper of Duluth for a kayaking tour. It was an absolute blast, of course.
Yeah, get the shoulders ready. Yeah, we're paddling like no tomorrow.
Ryan was stretching like crazy.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was still sore. It was certainly an exciting trip for me and Briggs. Can't wait to see that video here. Also, an exciting entertainment story on our Tuesday here, Hunter. Taking a look at the life of a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, also Hunter's favorite. Let's talk Billy Joel with David Daniel.
We just wanted to make as much noise as possible. I didn't know one person who liked what we were doing. I loved it.
The official trailer is out for Billy Joel and So It Goes. The first half of the Piano Man documentary debuts Friday on HBO Max, with the second half premiering the following Friday. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Like, it's be so excited. It's a two-parter too, so you watch the first half and then it's a little cliffhanger for the second
It's
half.
tough that you have to wait a whole week for it, but you love Billy Joel.
I do.
I'm sure you guys you have such a connection to his music as a musician yourself.
Yes, I mean, honestly, that ever since I was my first time with Billy Joel. Okay, so my mom loves Billy Joel, and that's what got me into it initially. And then I sang And So It Goes in 9th grade choir, and I'm like, this is a beautiful song. Then I did the deep dive. Then I loved every bit of Billy Joel, and it's shown in my musicianship for a little bit and got me into piano more, and I love Billy Joel, absolutely. And I know you do too.
Yeah. My dad had the CD growing up, Piano Man, So It Goes. I mean, all those other songs.
Yes.
There's too many to count, honestly. All great hits.
So excited for that. So I'm probably going to wait till they both come out and then watch them together, so I don't have to wait.
I think that'd be a good idea.
That's a good plan for sure. South of the border, Mexico has set a new Guinness World Record for the largest margarita. They made a massive 34,000 liters of the popular cocktail. This record-breaking event was part of Tijuana's 136th anniversary celebration. We could use that on a Monday, maybe, Ryan. That's a lot of liquor, though. So what do they do?
Man.
Do they hand it out and sell it or something?
I'm sure they probably gave it to hopefully a couple spectators or visitors that were there. But you know how 34,000 liters? Yeah, I think you could probably not finish that in your entire lifetime. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's probably a stupid question, but is that a real lime on the? They don't make limes that big,
you know,
right?
I don't know. You know, I don't think they make limes that big.
I don't think so.
Maybe it's like pumpkins. I don't know. Maybe they have a growing contest
Sure,
for limes.
that could be
Yeah.
interesting.
We'll
No.
have to do a deep dive into that. That's a good question. Oh, from margaritas to the tech industry, there's a big push underway to develop new types of artificial intelligence-powered consumer electronics out there. Listen to this. Samsung looking into wearable devices, potentially including AI earrings and necklaces. The company envisions a new wave of AI devices that allow users to communicate and get things done without having to take out your phone. Samsung says smart jewelry definitely a possibility to fill that need.
Very interesting. So is the goal that you're talking to the thing and like that's how you have a conversation with somebody?
I think it would probably be very similar. Yeah, your necklace or your earrings would be hearing you, and I'm sure there'd probably be a prompt to say, hey, do this for me. I've also seen ads for an AI wearable wristband. So if you're in meetings at work, instead of having to write notes or type notes, your wristband hears what your conversations are and then files it into a file. And then you say like, hey, give me a rundown of what was discussed in this meeting.
No, that's pretty nifty.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
Honestly, that would be huge for when you were a kid in class.
Yes.
You know, they say like sometimes you get the notebook, sometimes you get your computer now in college especially, but having an AI wristband taking notes and then going, hey, what did we learn during class? I was sleeping.
That could change the whole game. And then I could fall asleep in class and just be able to let it record, you know?
Sick. Get ready for the test that way. Well, still to come, we're out paddling on the harbor. Join us for a tour of Duluth when we come back.
Look at that stud. Or maybe I should wait until we're done with.
The Blindfold on Northern Life is brought to you by Black Bear Casino Resort.
Welcome back. From paddling to pedaling in warm summers and snowy winters, Day Tripper of Duluth offers guided tours for those wanting to enjoy all of the outdoor beauty our area has to offer.
Hunter took me and Briggs to the beach on Park Point, getting to kayak on the harbor.
Take off your blindfolds.
All right.
I hope you're ready to play on some water here.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Nice.
Abby is with Day Tripper Duluth, of course.
Awesome.
And, yeah, she's going to tell us all about this and what's going to happen here. We're going to sign some waivers, and we're going to, of course, you know, the fun work, and then we're going to get the heck out there.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess stand-up paddleboarding.
Oh!
close.
But honestly, I'm glad because I would have definitely taken it. I've only been
let's do
kayaking
it.
like once before, so this is gonna be great. I can't
That's
wait.
right, very
Yeah.
beginner friendly.
Well, whoever comes with me is gonna be probably frustrated at my. Briggs, I swear.
I've been with Day Tripper for 6 years,
Okay.
maybe a bit longer, and I'm one of the owners at this point.
Awesome.
Yeah, and oh, I love it.
I bet.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun to be able to take people out, have some
You
fun.
guys have
enjoy
some stuff for every different season too, right?
We do. It's summer is by far the vast
I bet.
majority of our business, and kayaking. I would say kayaking's the best. Like it's the
bet.
most fun of all the things that we have to do. It's the most fun.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like
So-
whenever there's a perfect day and I see people kayaking on the water, I'm like, I wish that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sea kayaks are built differently from other boats. They're designed to handle big wind and waves. We have not a real sea, but we have a sea out there. But we sit with our knees out. If you think about it, your knees out, way more stable than your legs straight down the center. You're just going
Perfect.
forward.
That's probably for the best.
Yep. Ryan,
Yeah.
to turn the boat, there's two strokes that we'll use. One is a sweep stroke. Paddling on one side makes the boat turn in the opposite direction.
Sure.
So the larger of a sea that you draw in the water, the more you're telling the boat to turn. So that is for nice, gentle turns. If you need to do a sharp turn, you do a rudder stick. It's behind and parallel. I actually hold my paddle parallel to the boat, stick the bat bit in, and then if you have forward momentum, all you have to do is twist.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it will grab the water, hold there, but we'll turn. If you don't have momentum, then you need to do a
Come on.
yeah. And I'm sorry to your spine when you do that.
That'll wake
Just
you up.
for the camera, I had to do it. All right. And you are floating.
Dude, it's gonna take us so long to get over to the.
Oh, we're cruising right now. We're already so far away from the land.
Oh yeah, we actually are. Stay in the bay, she said. Stay in the bay. Alright, here we go. Whee! I hope I'm not spraying you.
It's so cool. I was telling Briggs, I was on the Vista Fleet on Saturday, but it's weird being level with the water and then looking up at the hill.
It is a totally different perspective.
Yeah. It's
I
like
think it's the best way to enjoy the lake.
Yeah.
It's like the lake's right here.
Right.
It's so pretty.
You're not removed from it.
Ooh, oh, it's not as cold as I thought. Okay.
We started taking off too, and Briggs is like, "There's no way we're making it there." I'm like, "Briggs, we're already pretty far away from the land."
I was like, that's
things
gonna
are
at least be a
gliding.
mile worth of path.
That's pretty remarkable right there. Now we're the
Oh,
tourist
man.
attraction.
Yeah. Dang. Hello, Vista. It looks packed down there.
Yeah, it's a busy boat. Oh, I got something. Good job, Steven. Race to the finish. Whoa, Shania, chill. Oh no, Shania, what happened? Oh no! Watch out with the tire! Oh no!
Well, that looks a lot taller now. Right?
Okay.
Well, yeah.
How cool was that? That looked
Yeah,
absolutely
wow.
beautiful. The music also, I feel like now I want to take a nap.
I know. I felt like I was in a yoga class, like Shavasana. Yeah. at the
I don't
end.
know what that means, but that's pretty
Something
cool.
about close your eyes and don't talk. Yeah.
Like you said, with the different perspectives, like next to being that close to the urban
yeah.
and being on the water, going under the lift bridge, under the slip bridge.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
If we had 20 more minutes in our workday, if we didn't have to hustle back, there was actually a ship that was coming in under the bridge, so it would have been cool. But man, I think that wake or those waves would have rocked our kayaks pretty good.
Really?
So, yeah, but it was a really cool perspective. Obviously, like I said, I've been on the Vista before. You see the city on the hill. You go, wow, we live in a very beautiful
Yes.
place. But then being on top of that water right there, and then even looking further up, you go like, we're just so small compared
Seriously.
to this beauty that's around us.
Seriously, and sometimes when you live in a place for so long, you take things for granted. It comes
Yeah.
naturally. We live in such a beautiful area, and sometimes it takes something like that to make you realize again, like, man, this really is.
Yeah.
Take a step back, take a look around you, and it's like, this is a beautiful area that we live in.
And a big thank you to Shania, who edited that package and shot it on the kayak. Very impressive.
And did not drop her camera in the
Didn't
water.
drop it.
Thank you, Shania.
Yeah.
That would be one of us being fired probably if that
True.
happened. A big thank you also to Day Tripper of Duluth for letting us take a tour with them. You can find all of their info at daytripperofduluth.com. They have kayaking and biking tours, winter tours, and even company team building events. All sorts of fun to enjoy. I know Adam Lorch used to do a Getting Outdoors segment.
That's right, yeah.
And he's done segments with them quite a bit. They offer a bunch of different things like I just mentioned, so might have to do another blindfold with them at some point.
Build
Sounds a lot of fun.
Build our teamwork.
There we go. Okay, yeah.
That'd be fun. Big thanks to them. Well, here in Minnesota, a group of Girl Scouts, that is, they got some hands-on experience with some power tools recently. Joe Van Ryn shows us how they're breaking barriers while also building confidence.
We are at Camp Lacamaga today, and this is our third day of Power Girls Camp. And so we have Opus and Ryan partnering with us to build a mini golf course with some of our youngest Girl Scouts. A lot of folks think about Girl Scouts and they think cookies, camps, and crafts, and we are so much more than that. This is like a supercharged craft though, when I think about it. We really want to make sure that we're exposing girls to all their potential pathways. And so when you think about the trades and using your hands and getting creative, we want to make sure that we're exposing our girls early to what that looks like.
You see them first kind of get discouraged and feel like they don't want to participate, and then you give them just that little pointer to make it easier. And then when they do it successfully, like their whole attitude changes and they want to do the next one, do the next one.
There's like a lot of steps to it and a lot of measuring, and it takes a lot of time and perseverance. You get to learn how to use stuff that can maybe help you in the future.
Girl power is really strong today. They're learning confidence. They're also working as a team. They're doing problem solving. They're learning how to read plans, which is great for their spatial awareness. And I'd say confidence really is the most fun to watch.
It's all women. There's only probably one male in here. So that shows that women can power anything.
It's kind of really scary because you can take a risk that you wouldn't really usually do. It really shows that any gender could do anything and that we're all powerful and we can all do something that's out of our comfort zone.
Welcome back, folks. When we see you again tomorrow here on Northern Life, Rachel Hackbarth is frying up some chicken. She'll be trying out the Easy Shake Better Breader. Easy Shake Better Breader.
It just rolls off the tongue.
It doesn't quite roll off the tongue, but it claims to keep the breading process a whole lot less messy. It's becoming one of our favorite segments here with Rachel
I do
Hackbarth.
love Does It Work. It's always great. Have I bought any of those products? No.
No.
But if you out there have purchased products after watching it Does It Work, please let us know.
I'll tell you what, it saves me from having to buy a product when I see how bad they are sometimes on there. It's like, ooh, that one doesn't work at all, and it costs $200.
I would still like to buy that Curl-A-Dog thing that we saw that one
pretty
time.
cool.
That was probably worth it.
Yep.
But before we go today, I actually got to go to the Twins game back on Sunday. That was a hot game.
Oh,
My
yeah.
goodness. Wow. That was against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sadly, we lost. But we had a wonderful day. That's because it was the graduation party for my cousin Lauren, who actually just graduated recently from Hermantown, Minnesota. As you can see there, extended family all there on my mom's side, which is certainly a lovely day down in Minneapolis and down at Target Field.
That's Uncle Bob's family, right?
Yep, Uncle Bob's family.
There
Yep.
we go.
So
Okay.
I think the last of the cousins on that side to graduate high school. So
Fantastic.
big day. Big
Congratulations. Big things coming.
Day. Big things coming
Yep.
indeed. Congrats, Lauren. Well, we love you. We'll see you tomorrow.
Find some time to throw a line or just head outside to unwind. That's the life in the great North Woods. Hike or bike, whatever you like. Get out in the day, enjoy the night. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, we got the life in the great North Woods. Yeah, this is Northern Light.